at the 2013 Distributech in San Diego, and we're at the Alcatel-Lucent booth, and we have Kamal Balut. Kamal, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Amy.
Tell me a little bit about what Alcatel-Lucent has to do with the deployment.
Amy, Alcatel-Lucent has a long history working with utilities in deploying communication networks to support their mission-critical applications. Applications like SCADA, teleprotections, voice, video, and data. Smart grid is bringing a very unique opportunity for utilities. Nevertheless, it's also a unique challenge. Today, Alcatel-Lucent is helping utilities globally in taking the experience we learned, building communication systems on the transmission side and pushing that communication deeper into distribution. This is a significant challenge because that comprises scalability issue, a security concern, and manageability concern. And this is where Alcatel-Lucent steps in to partner with utilities to solve this problem.
What type of communications are the utilities deploying for their smart grid?
Amy, this is a good question, and as you know, smart grid brings unique opportunity for utilities in terms of giving them visibility that they didn't have before, visibility at distribution level. But this also brings significant challenge because as we extend communication deep into distribution, we become dependent on the particular challenges in the utility environment. Now, no two utilities are alike. Some utilities, they have geographical challenges. Some utilities, they have challenges in terms of getting access to frequencies. So, and some other utilities, they have different business cases. So this is why we need to take a pragmatic approach in terms of extending that communication deeper into distribution. In some cases, we run microwave, we use fiber, we use WiMAX, sometimes we use LTE infrastructure as well. Irrespective what layer one is, Alcatel-Lucent is a strong believer that we need to leverage the multi-protocol label switching technology, MPLS, to sit on top of this layer one, to provide a consistent view for utilities, whether we are on the transmission, the field area network, the neighborhood area network. That consistent technology will provide us the ability to have consistent management, consistent security, and consistent adaptability to a changing definition of smart grid and what that brings in terms of applications. Amy, if you don't mind, I want to show you an example of this innovation for MPLS. So Amy, as I promised you, here's an example of some of the innovation that I talked to you about. This is an MPLS platform that is currently deployed in a lot of utilities. Utilities depend on this platform for mission critical applications. This platform has the ability to sit on any physical layer one media, but it also has the ability to absorb and adapt to any application. It has security integrated into this platform, which allows me as a utility to provision end-to-end services. It allows me to have consistent security across my network, and it also allows me to adapt to the evolving and maturing definition of smart grid.
Well, so can you show me what you've brought that's new?
Very good. Let's look at some innovations that are related to this, but it's actually destined to go into other places for utilities.
Sounds good.
All right. So Amy, as I promised you, the prior platform that we looked at is mainly used by transmission utilities. However, as we want to take this communication capabilities and push it deeper into the distribution layer, we need a platform that is capable of sitting on distribution substations, being able to be hardened with integrated security to ensure the security of the applications that we're feeding it into. But we also need a platform that we're able to manage in a consistent way, where we have a seamless management, whether we're talking about field area network, neighborhood area network, or wide area network. While the previous platform sits well on the wide area network, this platform serves well in the field area network, where it sits on the distribution substations, and then it gives the same abilities and interfaces of MPLS all the way down to the substation level. This platform is also an excellent platform for us to converge the multiple needs of the utilities from multiple platforms into one reliable technology. While before utilities used to deploy multiple networks for multiple purposes, what we see right now is that utilities are seeing in this platform an opportunity to consolidate all of their applications and all of their infrastructure on one efficient platform that they have confidence in its reliability. It's a tried and true in the transmission, but yet now they can take advantage of it at the distribution level as well.
So tell me how, because it sounds like it's simplified, tell me a little bit about how this communication management simplification is helping a utility.
Very good. So as we move from transmission to distribution, the network is growing by at least 1 or 2 orders of magnitude. Obviously, this is a significant challenge for utilities. In order for us to mitigate this challenge, we need to make sure that we counter the flexibility with the ability to manage. So manageability is extremely important for us. We understand that utilities are not a carrier. Utilities' core business is to deliver electricity. This is why we have developed a management platform that is capable of mitigating a lot of the complexity that you traditionally see in communicating and commissioning network services, and yet we are giving all the flexibility, but the management interface speaks the utility language. So it speaks in terms of services, it speaks in the language of SCADA, of teleprotection, CCTV, distribution automation, and so on. So with this platform, not only it's allowing you to commission the services, but it's also allowing you to troubleshoot it, maintain it, and do capacity control for future needs in your utility network.
Kamal, we've gone over quite a bit of information, and I know we have a lot more to discuss, but we don't have enough time. So tell me a website people could go to learn a little bit more.
Amy, first I'd like to thank you for stopping by at our booth. Obviously, we have a lot of innovations. There's not enough time to cover all of it. I truly invite you to visit www.alcatel-lucent.com/smartgrid, and hopefully in there you're going to see a lot of the innovations that are very exciting. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to cover today.
Sounds good, Kamal. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.